Okay, today is October 29th, 2020. Then we want to look at the BCH, Bitcoin Cash, which is alternate to a Bitcoin, the king of the cryptos. Right now it's trading at 13,498. It's up today, 3.29%. On the other hand, BCH is down. It's 268.14, down to 2.48%. As you can see, the Bitcoin being the number one cryptocurrency, which is 251 billion market cap. Bitcoin Cash, on the other hand, is the fifth currency in the market cap with the 4 billion. Certainly room for growth. So there is a ratio we can look at right now. So right now the ratio, this is an interesting chart because the ratio is 1 to 50. So Bitcoin Cash, you can purchase 50 Bitcoin. I'm sorry, one Bitcoin can purchase 50 Bitcoin Cash. Looking at the 1 year chart, as you can see, beginning of the year, we had 32. You can purchase with one Bitcoin, you can purchase 32 Bitcoin Cash. And right now it's almost 50. You can purchase Bitcoin Cash. So the spread is much wider right now. But I think it's some people feel it will become very close to 1 to 10 or even go to 1 to 1 at some point. Bitcoin Cash ratio to one Bitcoin to Bitcoin Cash ratio would be 1 to 1, which is possible because the reason for being Bitcoin doesn't have that much utility value as time progresses because the transaction costs are much higher, and we can look at that in detail. On the other hand, you have Bitcoin Cash, which is much faster transaction, and the utility value is much higher on Bitcoin Cash than Bitcoin itself. Bitcoin eventually will become more of a collector's item, while Bitcoin Cash will has a more utility value going forward. So just looking at somebody's chart here, basically projecting that it can go next year sometime to 3,500 and it can go to 24,000. Certainly this is all possible. I think Bitcoin has a more potential to catch up to Bitcoin as its utility value grows and people realize that the transaction costs are lower and faster transaction than Bitcoin. Also want to mention there's a Bitcoin Cash hard fork is coming in November 2020. I believe it's November 15. So infamous Bitcoin Cash hard fork 2018. The news about to schedule on November 15, spreading it, and this time nobody seems to be happy about this new possible drama. But there's a new fork is coming, and if you're holding it in your personal wallet, then you will get that drop. So I can link this. If you're interested in this fork, I'll probably link this below. Big takeaway here is Bitcoin blocks are limited to 1 megabytes opposed to BCH blocks are 8 megabytes. So it's 8 times faster. Other advantage is the transaction fees. High transaction fees is one of the key criticism for BTC. Bitcoin attempts to meet rising demand. Bitcoin Cash transfers are cheaper, approximately 20 cents per transaction, and you can save money by making BCH transfer over BTC. BCH, Bitcoin Cash, has now transaction rates more than BTC, average of 0.0019 cents for BCH versus 39 cents for BTC. So there's quite a big transaction fee. And then transaction speed, it can handle much faster. The transaction is much faster with Bitcoin Cash than BTC. So those are the value that Bitcoin Cash brings to the table. And therefore, I believe it's going to surpass at some point Bitcoin, which is a king of crypto right now. But I believe Bitcoin will always have collector's value, even though I think the utility value will go down.